Hi everyone, welcome back to the Bloom&Oil YouTube channel. I'm Amy. In this video, I'm going to show you how to set up the Vivosun 4x4 grow tent, and I'm going to tell you about its features. So, why did I choose the Vivosun 4x4 grow tent? Well, when I was browsing on Amazon, it had a lot of great customer reviews. It's always a good sign. Secondly, the tent's made of durable materials. Quite a bit more actually in comparison to tents in a similar price range. So it has a thick canvas material, and it's also made with steel, the entire frame, versus a lot of tents are made with plastic. And lastly, this tent has a 4x4 base. So that was the smallest base I wanted to go for because that can hold about 4 plants, which is the legal limit here in Canada. So follow along in this video, I'll show you how to set the tent, and I'll tell you all about it. This is the Vivosun 4x4 grow tent. The base is 4x4 and the tent is about 6.5 feet tall. Let's talk about some of its features. The actual grow tent is made from a nice thick canvas material. Some of the openings have the same thick canvas material to cover, like this window. This is a handy window to check on your plants if you don't want to open the great big door at the front or one of the smaller side doors on either side. You can simply open this up and take a peek inside your tent. 2 other openings have a similar cover on them, the vents on the bottom of the tent. So there are one of these vents on either side of the tent, which are for air exchange, usually air intake. They have a nice screen there. That screen is going to prevent any bugs or debris or anything entering your tent. You can also leave one of those vents open if you would like to know whether the light is on or off in your tent without actually having to come right up to it. You'll see a little bit of a glow from one of those little vents on the bottom. There's the other side door. As you can see, the zippers are pretty heavy duty. All these zippers on this tent are double lined. What that means is that when you close up this zipper, your tent is more likely to be light tight and keep in any hot air that you want to keep in there. Just a little more isolated environment because of that double line zipper. If you want to work in your tent and you don't want this large door in your way, you can pin that back using this simple Velcro strap. let's take a look inside the tent. When you first enter the tent, you see this little pouch here. You can store any of your tools that you use frequently in there that you'd like to access. You can also see there are quite a few vents in here. There are 7 vents total. Each vent is double lined and has a drawstring. The drawstrings mean that you can adjust the size of those vents, which is great. The actual vent itself is about 8 inches, but you may wish to use a ventilation system that is more like 6 inches, and you can simply tighten your drawstrings to make that fit. If there's any vents that you're not using, you can also just close those right up so that the air is not escaping. The smaller vents, there's one on the top and one on the bottom of the back wall. Those are small vents that are useful to put any cords or anything that you need to go in and out of the tent. As you can see, the entire inside of the tent is a reflective mylar material. It's great for light distribution, and it's also very easy to clean. You can simply wipe that down with a soft cloth, so you don't want to use anything abrasive on that, but you can wipe that down, or you can spray it down if you're somewhere that you can do that. So there is a floor here that is reflective, but you can also add this floor tray, which is just simply attached to your posts. It's useful to quickly clean your space. You can just remove your plants, grab your tray, and give that a good clean every now and then. The actual frame itself, you can see all the green poles as well as the corner connectors. So those are actually steel, which is great. Make it a bit more durable. Without any plants in it, the tent is actually quite light, pretty easy to move, which is good. On the outside, I should mention that there are these reinforced corners, which is really handy. The corners are often the first thing to go in a tent. They rip or tear from rebuilding or cleaning your structure or moving it. So to keep that tent lasting long, those corners are reinforced. This is the completed Vivosun 4x4 grow tent. Now, all I need is a ventilation system, some lights, and of course my plants. If you like this video, give us a thumbs up, hit subscribe, and leave us a comment. For more great videos, follow along with our grow series.